1.
Welcome back.
Part 2.
Yeah, part 2 is right. 2 weeks in a row, though.
Yeah.
Yay, us.
Look at us go. We're like actually being functional human beings.
For once. And you're going to get a 3-week in a row, maybe next week. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But I feel like today's episode is going to be a lot of fun. And I
It
feel like
is.
we kind of haven't done like a fun one in a while.
We haven't in a while.
So, I guess trigger warning. Not really a trigger warning, but a warning. This episode might offend some people, but that's the point of it.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? Trigger warning? What are we talking about? I'm confused because I thought.
Maybe not a trigger warning, but just like a warning.
Warning.
Warning. But
Warning.
we're
Warning.
gonna pretty much just talk about things people do that piss us off.
Oh.
So, like, kind of in hopes that, like, you'll get the hint to stop fucking doing those things.
There's a lot of things that piss me off.
It's just like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like a lot of it is fucking common sense, and I don't understand why people just don't think of it that way.
Me neither. But like sometimes like I know I do things to piss people off. But like I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
mean to. But like I feel like there's just like some things that people do that I'm like why are we doing that?
Yeah, like, for example, literally, one thing that fucking pisses me off is when people keep their blinker on but don't merge into the next lane.
Or they merge into the fucking lane and don't put a blinker on.
Yeah,
Are you
either
trying to kill
way.
somebody?
Yeah, so it's like for example, like the other night I was literally driving home from the gym and somebody had their blinker on for like a while, so I was like staying kind of behind them so they could merge. And it was just I'm like, doesn't it fucking piss you off when you hear the click, click, click in your car? How do you not realize your blinker's on?
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like you either are zoned the fuck in or you are just deaf. Bentley.
It's like I literally at that point I feel like it's fucking common sense.
It is common sense. But no, people don't have fucking common sense in this world.
True, because we live in a world with a bunch of friggin' dummies.
Very, very, very much true.
And like even then like we just said when people merge and don't put their blinker on, I'm like, are you trying to kill someone?
No, literally, like that I've noticed a lot down here. Bentley. Shh. My goodness. Shh. Always gotta be heard on this damn fucking podcast.
And another thing, like this is completely not on topic, but that pisses me off, especially now working in customer service for the past like 4.5 years, when somebody comes up to order and they're on their phone and they're not paying attention.
Yeah, I can
It
get
is
that.
so annoying. Like I literally had a customer the other day come up and order and like he was on the phone not paying attention. So I give him his order and he's like, he ordered a bowl. It's called Chunky Monkey Bowl. I gave it to him. He's like, bro, I thought this was a shake. No, dumbass. It literally says bowls in big white letters and it's listed under the bowls. Maybe if you were on the phone and paying attention, you would know what you were ordering.
I thought this was a shake. That is actually so fucking funny. I'd be so pissed off. Did you make him a bowl? Did you make him a shake?
No, I literally, and I rung him up before I made it. So he literally got rung up for a bowl. If you see the prices, and don't you think you would have had to tell me his size if it was a shake?
Yeah, like what?
I'm like, shouldn't you got the hint it was $15 and you thought you were getting a shake for $15? Maybe you should have paid attention.
Yeah, bowls are $15 now.
Well, after tax and everything. And I'm like, how do you just not pay attention to that? And so ever since that, I feel like I kind of was guilty of that, like before, like if I was ordering something, like if I'd be on
Yeah.
the phone, and now it just gets under my skin and pisses me off. So now like, I'm literally like, I will not do it because now I know how it friggin' feels.
Yeah, no. I try not to do that unless I'm like ordering for somebody else and I'm like reading it off my phone. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but that's the problem. People are so consumed in their damn fucking phones that they can't hang up for a minute and 30 seconds to tell me their order.
No. One thing that pisses me off basically like based off that is like people not listening or paying attention to you when you talk. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like this happens to me a lot. Like, I'll say something and, like, people will just, like, Nico does this. Like, I'll
Yeah.
be talking to him and in one ear, he'll be just on his phone. And I'm like, hello? Are you
And
listening to me?
and that's literally when they sit there and they just give you the yeah, uh-huh,
Uh-huh. And
yup.
I'm like, sometimes I'm like, am I just talking to fucking talk? Come
Yeah, pretty
on.
much. But that's the thing. It ties in with just what I was talking about. The friggin' our society as a whole is friggin' so tuned in on their phones, and there's so many things to keep them occupied that you can't get a single piece of like face to face conversation.
No. I will have to say, yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, like, I do that as well. But, like, personally, like, I'm at fault too. Like, I'm not gonna say it,
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I do it, but, like, I just hate when it's done to me, and then, like, I feel bad when I do it to, like, other people, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I did not hear you. What did you say?
yeah. You're like, can
Like,
you
can you
repeat that,
repeat yourself,
please?
please? Or like, so like ever since I got my iPad, I'm actually really not that bad with it. I only liked using my iPad to like take notes and like do
Yeah,
stuff. So like literally because I have the pen and everything like that, so I'm like
yeah,
fancy. And so with like just like stupid random like wedding planning that I've been doing, I write everything out and everything like this. And like that's what I like using my like I haven't really played games. Like I started playing games again. But like
yeah.
one night and I was just sitting there just in depth like writing shit and Nico's having a conversation with me and I tuned out. But I was like, I'm not playing a game. I'm like doing work.
Yeah, I'm not just like taking my good old time and like fucking around. Like, I actually do kind of have to do this.
Wait, on the phone topic. When people are in public and on speakerphone, we do
It
not need to hear your conversation.
No, no, not at all. Or
Or in on FaceTime, like when I go into a store, like or something, or like I'm out, like I'm always like if somebody's FaceTiming me, I'm like decline, like I'll call you back in a little bit,
yeah,
like I'm
like
out, or like speakerphone, like no, no, the whole world, the whole store does not need to hear your fucking conversation.
literally people do it at work all the time. If they're on the phone and like they try to pay with Apple Pay, they'll turn their phone onto speaker, continue their conversation, and use Apple Pay. Like, I don't care what your mom, sister, brother, husband. I don't care what they're doing right now. Like, I don't want to know your conversation. Like, just give me the money, let me make your food, and then peacefully please leave my store.
Yeah, like we don't need all that.
Another thing that fucking pisses me off is when people overshare. Like if like they'll overshare about like I don't know, a situation or a topic they're going through, but then when you start asking questions, they don't want to answer your questions and they think you're invading their personal space.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna fucking sit here and tell me about how your mom's sister's husband's brother is doing this to this girl, but then if I ask you a question, you're like, why do you care so much about my life? Why are you being nosy?
Yeah, like then don't share your fucking life.
Yeah, like don't sit here and want to tell me, and then when I ask you a question, you get mad at me. Well, maybe you shouldn't have freaking opened your mouth in the first place and started telling me your whole life story.
Very true.
But people don't care about that.
No, they don't. At all. Oh, chewing with your mouth open.
I feel like I really haven't like I'm not gonna lie,
Well,
I'm guilty of this. Like sometimes if I'm at work and I'm like snacking and somebody walks in and I have like food in my mouth, I'll like try to cover it and like talk to them at the same time. But I'm like, I don't want to be rude and not take your order, but then like I'm hungry, I've already been here for 4 hours, like I need to eat something.
yeah. Well, no, like it's just like when they're like you're eating and they're like
Oh, that noise
smacking their
fucking pisses me
lips.
off.
Or this is I don't know why. I think it's just like maybe like a sound thing when people scrape their teeth on a metal fork.
Yeah. That's kind of like
Like
the nails on like the
nut
chalkboard
chalkboard.
sound.
Like that doesn't piss me off, but like that's kind of like hand in hand. But like
Yeah.
I'm weird. Like I'll watch ASMRs, but like I only can watch them. But like when I hear people do it in real like life and time, I'm like, can you shut your like close your fucking mouth? Like
Well,
Nico sometimes will do that, and Nico's like, you watch ASMR, but you're gonna tell me to shut my mouth when I'm
that's what
eating,
I
and
was
I'm
just
like,
about to
yeah.
say.
Yeah. I'm
Literally
like,
will watch ASMR, but when somebody does it in public, freaks the fuck out.
no, I can't do it. It makes me angry.
Oh, I can't. That's actually really funny. But another thing that pisses me off is like people who will take but don't give.
Yeah.
Like in like any situation. Like, I don't know, for example, let's say somebody like needs a shoulder to cry on or like needs help moving or something. I'm right there helping them do it, but then like when I need
I
it,
need
you're
it.
not there, and all of a sudden you have all these plans in the world when I have your location and I know you're sitting on your ass on your couch.
Yeah. I hate people like that, if I'm being honest. I feel like that happens a lot with like friendships, I
Yeah, and
feel like.
I'm like, don't be a fucking one-way street. Like they name streets after you.
Literally. Wait, this is a kind of funny one. When people text, we need to talk with no context.
Or how
Like what?
about when they send it to you and then they
And they
don't
don't
answer you for
answer.
hours?
Like what?
It's like I'm
Excuse
like,
me. Hello. Like Nico will like not even like we need to talk text, but it will be like a random like question. It'll be like question. I'm like yes.
I'm like,
Hello.
I'm like, it can either be, are you asking me to help you bury a body, or do you want to know what I want for dinner?
No. Like, are you dying or did you kill somebody or are you going to jail? Like, well, what is it?
Yeah, like, can you please, like, elaborate? But another
Literally.
one that fucking pisses me off is using the I'm broke excuse, but then you see them on Snapchat at the bar.
Or like going on vacations and shit
Yeah,
like that.
I'm like, I'm sorry, it's 2026. The economy is through the roof. Everybody is fucking
Being
broke.
broke. I tell myself I'm rich broke. I
Yeah.
act like I have money, but I really don't have money.
But that's like another thing. I'm like, at this point in our lives, we all have jobs where we're stable. Money is coming in like all the time on a consistent schedule, pretty much. Like,
And that's what I've always like, especially in your 20s, like you don't get your
hmm
20s back. So it's like travel as much as you can. You're going to get that money back, but you're going to get that money back, but these memories are going to last you a lifetime of like doing things and going out and going to see places and all this stuff. So that's what I always say. I'm like
and
money is replaceable. Like
yeah,
memories like are a lifetime. Like so
and not even that. Like, life is so short. Like, you could be dead tomorrow. What is the $10,000 sitting in your bank account going to get you if you're dead?
nothing. It won't go to
Nothing.
somebody.
Yeah.
Wait, for me, because I'm tall and I got long legs and I like to walk fast. When people in fucking crowded areas are walking like
Slow.
fucking turtles, can you please put a little pep in your step?
But
Especially, I feel like at competitions,
yeah.
everyone's like walking, like the parents are walking slow, and I'm like, I'm on a mission. Like, come on. I'm
But
bobbing and weaving out of people.
I also think though, I think like that's like a Northeast thing though too.
Us walking fast.
Yes, because everything up here is fast paced.
Yeah, I get that, but like, I mean, up there, there's still people that walk slow as ever too.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Well, I mean, some people I guess are just enjoying the view. Life's a
Like in
climb.
the mall, like we're like we got three, four people deep across the top of the like walking on the mall, and you're walking like freaking turtles. Like we're
Spe- Speaking of that, that's another thing that pisses me off is when people don't understand when you're. It's the same thing, like kind of like when you're driving. Like, stay to the right. If you're in like a two-way hallway where like people are walking back and forth, don't walk on the wrong side or in the middle. Stay to the right. Like, come on, it's common sense. Or like when you're going upstairs and like it's split, but then people want to go down the left one and people are trying to come up. Like, come on.
yeah, it's
Like,
like come
stick with
on.
the fucking flow of traffic. Like, do you not have a brain and see everybody walking in the same direction? Like, you learn that when you're in kindergarten. Fucking follow the leader.
Hey, I don't think these kids be learning follow the leader nowadays, and they be learning some random ass shit.
Yeah, because everybody's their own person and you can be whatever you want.
And I don't even know. I feel like school nowadays is just not school.
No, I say it all the time. Thank God I went to school when I did because if I lived in this generation, I don't think I would survive.
This is another good one. when you're telling a story and somebody interrupts you to one up said story,
Yeah, that's annoying.
and you're like, at that point, why the fuck am I telling my story? My story isn't for you to tell your story and fucking try to one up me. I think
Well,
that's
that's
one of my biggest pet peeves is when people try to one up you, like with every, like, it could be the tiniest fucking thing. But
or
no, they're
even
gonna one up you.
or even when like you're telling a story, but like somebody was there and like they keep interrupting you because like you left out a detail. I'm like, do you want to fucking tell the story or do you want me to tell the story?
No, I hate that too. But sometimes I
Like,
do that. I do that with Nico because Nico don't be telling stories correctly and he takes too long. So I just kind of take it
yeah,
over.
that's a valid point. Another thing that pisses me off is friggin' when people don't empty the trash and they turn it into the friggin' like Leaning Tower of Pisa.
I'm pretty, yeah, I do hate that. I will have to say that, yeah, I do hate that. That
That's
happens
literally
at
how
work
my household
sometimes.
is. If I don't take the trash out, it will literally to the point where it's like spewing out of the can onto the floor. And I'm like, we really just can't.
Yes.
I'm like,
And
I'm
your
not.
trash can and the trash cans are literally like maybe 10 feet away, not even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like, and here's the thing, I'm not even asking you to take it outside. Just take it out of the
Get out
trash
of
can.
the tank.
Or when they do take it out of the trash can, they don't put a new trash bag in. That pisses me off.
Oh, I hate that. And I hate when people leave dishes in the sink. I mean, I left dishes
Oh,
in the sink, but I'm allowed to leave dishes in the sink
I'm
because
a big offender of that.
I hate it. I mean, my dishwasher is clean right now and I haven't emptied it because I've been
Yeah.
on the go. But like, there's few things like, okay, a couple knives, a couple forks, like I'm fine with that. But like after dinner, if I had cooked, like I'll tell Nico, I cook you clean. It's kind of how we roll.
We
I'll
don't
put all
have
the
that in
food
my
away.
house because I don't cook.
But like sometimes I'll clean, like whatever. And like
Yeah.
the one night he made pasta, and I like soaked the pot that he made the pasta in, and I was like, I'm soaking the pot, put it in the dishwasher. I woke up the next morning. I didn't care about the pot, but his fucking bowl was still in the sink, not rinsed out, nothing at all. And I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, all he had to do is rinse out the fucking bowl and put it in the dishwasher. That's right there, literally right there.
But
I
like
was like,
that's that's the funny thing with me. Like the trash can will piss me off, but I will stack stuff in the sink until it literally cannot fit
no,
anymore, but that doesn't bother me.
no. I think it's because, um, my mom, like when she would get in these moods, she wouldn't do anything, and she would stack the fucking dishes up, and I hated it. I hated it. Hated it. Hated it.
Yeah.
Hated it.
I don't know. It's just like I'm like I just don't feel like fucking washing. And here's the real problem with me with that. I will load the dishwasher and wash it and then not empty it. So there's no room in the dishwasher and I don't feel like emptying it.
No, I like so how this is what I've been doing, which is really weird, but like I feel like it's been keeping me on track with my laundry. Is I have a basket that sits outside of the laundry basket with clean clothes.
Hmm.
So I fold them, and then once I fold them and put them away, I allow myself to throw in a load of laundry. But if I don't fold them, I do not throw another load of laundry because then I have an excess amount of clean clothes, and I'm like, this is fucking annoying. So
I'm
like
literally
it's like a system that I have in my head. I think I'm a little OCD sometimes.
I'm literally
Um,
laughing right now because I literally have, speaking of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, I have the Leaning Tower of Pisa of clean clothes in my room right now.
yeah.
I
So
lit I
like
literally have like 7 loads of clean clothes that I just haven't put away.
yeah,
It's really bad.
it happens. It happens.
But it's
But like
just like
me, like that's like I think it's because I hold on, sorry, I'm looking at something else. I can't look and concentrate. I think it's because we travel so much, so like
yeah,
it's so hard. Like laundry will like accumulate so much more faster, I feel like.
yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta be on top of it. But after I fold the laundry, I'll unload the dishwasher. So
Yeah, well, that was like my friggin' spare bedroom was friggin' the bed was down from people like being here over the holidays and stuff just got piled on it and piled on. I was like, this room's a friggin' mess. I need to freaking get it put together. But that's like another thing we said with like traveling. I don't travel, but I've been working so many days in a
Yeah.
row. I'm like, I don't have the time to like do it because by the time I get home, I'm exhausted because I've been working for 14 days in a row. I'm like, I just want to chill the fuck out and do nothing.
Yeah. Wait, another one is passive aggressive comments. I mean, I can be passive aggressive,
Yes,
but like
but like,
I'm
go
no.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
But like at that point, I'm just like, just say what the fuck you have to say.
Exactly. Like if you're gonna be passive aggressive towards me, might as well just fucking say what you got on your mind so we could sit here and hash it out.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
at
like,
this point, we're adults. We don't need no passive aggressive comments. We don't need all the extra bullshit. Just tell me what you're thinking and we could settle it right now.
and like
And I feel like
that's where like explosion leads to because you keep making all these passive aggressive comments so it just keeps going and like your friggin' like anger monitor just keeps going up and up and up. Like if you just said what you had to say from down here, I wouldn't have got to this level.
yeah, I don't know. I hate people who do that. I mean, I do that sometimes, but the only person I do it to is Nico. Poor Nico.
Shocker.
But I feel like I'm not like passive aggressive towards anybody. Like I feel like I used to be so angry. I was such an angry person in back in my day. Back in my day,
I
like
feel like everybody was though. I feel like everybody
I
goes
was
through that phase.
such an angry person, and I would make such passive aggressive comments all the time. But back then, I liked fighting with people. Like I loved
We
the
all
joy
did.
of
I loved it
fucking
too.
twisting and fighting with
Yeah.
people.
I
Like,
loved getting in a
but
good
now
Twitter
I'm kind
fight.
of like, as I get older, I'm like, I try not to be like, I try to just bite my tongue and just let it fucking ride. Because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, I'm like, I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You know, that's
which is
fucking
funny.
annoying too.
I hate
But like you
passive
said,
aggressive.
like at this point, like we're just adults. Like just say what you have to say and call it a day.
Yeah. But I like to
Or
be a little passive aggressive, a little add a little toxicity to the relationships. I'm
we
so bad.
love a toxic relationship.
I gotta sometimes like because me and Nico's relationship is very like we don't argue, we don't
Yeah.
fight, like we're just very much like each other's best friends, and like that's how it's supposed to be in relationships. But sometimes I like to
You
be
gotta spice
toxic
it up
just
a
to
little
add a
bit.
little
Gotta
spice
sprinkle
it
a
up a
little
little
bit.
bit. Like when he was home for his friend's wedding, I got pissed off at him and I didn't talk to him all day. I changed like I said last week, I changed his name in my phone. Like I was
Yeah.
being toxic. Like I needed to add a little oomph into it. You know? Sometimes you gotta do it.
Yeah. Another thing, actually speaking of this, that pisses me off is literally if somebody tells somebody one thing and like they
And they
figure out
twist
an
it.
issue, but then they'll go to you and say something completely different after the issue is already resolved.
Oh, I hate that too. Or I hate when people twist your fucking words. Don't twist my words.
Ugh.
Do not twist my words. I know what came out of my mouth, so don't
Yeah.
go and say that. Like, and go and try to rearrange it.
Yeah. And like but that's the thing that sucks though is like if it's something like that and you don't have proof of it, like how is that third person's like what are they supposed to believe?
Yeah, that is
You know
very
what I
true.
mean? Because it's
That
like
is very
nowadays
true.
it's like with everything like do you have proof?
Yeah.
Which is
Girl,
annoying.
I
Like
got proof. I got proof from 2019, 2016. I still got screenshots from way back when.
you
And
got
on all
locked up in the vault.
no, like and like on my old phones, like I got screenshots for days. I'm like, why do I keep this stuff? But I'm like, you know what? Because it's kind of funny going back and looking at it and be like, what the fuck?
And also like you never know when you're gonna need it.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna need anything for 2019, but hey, I got it just in case.
You never know what can happen.
No, literally, you never know. Never, never know.
Yeah. Oh, another thing, now that we're talking about it, is like if you make plans with somebody and like, I don't know, let's say you're picking them up and you're like, okay, like I'm on my way, and they just don't answer you. And then you get to their house and they just still don't answer
Don't
you.
answer you. I'm like, okay, are you ready? Like, I'm here. Like,
I'm
oh my
like,
God.
I'm like, I know you saw my first text and you just didn't answer, and you know I'm here, and you're still gonna make me sitting here waiting.
That's what I hate too. Like when people, when you literally say, like, I'm on my way. Hey, on my way. here. And then they make you wait outside for like 10 minutes.
Yes. I'm like,
Like,
I
why?
already had to drive 15 minutes to where I was getting to get to you. So you had a 15 minutes to figure out what you had to do, but then you're gonna make me sit here and wait almost the same amount of time that I've been sitting outside. Like,
Yeah.
tell me that you're running late before I say, or when I send you the
Oh,
text, I'm about to leave, say, hey, actually, I'm running behind schedule, like, leave like 10 minutes later.
yeah.
Like,
I hate
it's not that
that.
hard.
Sometimes
But,
I feel like I don't cancel plans very often. If I do, it's like very rare occasion, but I hate when
yeah,
people cancel plans last minute.
yeah,
I hate that. I hate that. Especially it's like you and somebody else like doing something and they cancel last minute. Like
yeah.
I could have like found somebody to go with me.
Yeah, like, just be honest. Don't, like,
People are
be an asshole.
stupid. People are stupid.
No, but my sister's a big offender of this. She literally is the worst person, will not text you back, but she works from home and works on her phone and her phone and computer are synced. So I know when I am texting you, you are getting that little bubble notification in the corner.
She definitely is. She
So
definitely is.
I know you saw, at least say, can't talk now, I'll text you back later. Just don't ignore me for
I
3 fucking
actually
days.
texted her on Friday or Thursday or Friday and she hasn't answered me.
You'll probably give it 3 to 5 business days and then you'll get a message back.
I actually have to text her again tonight, actually, about something. But
she,
let's hope
she,
she answers me.
she works on the FedEx schedule.
She does. Oh my god.
But no,
I
I don't
try,
know,
like,
people. Get your shit together and don't piss us off and take this as like a big like red flag warning.
yeah. Once you do the one of these, you're done. You're done
Yeah.
for. No, I'm kidding. You're
Like
not done for.
maybe you should reevaluate your life.
Reevaluate life. Maybe. It's a little harsh.
Because honestly, these things probably piss you off too. And now that you're here, let's talk about them. Maybe you'll be like, oh, wait, I actually do that. Maybe I should change.
I mean, sometimes I do half of these things, but
Yeah, same. Same.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna admit it. But yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, I don't know. That's our fun little edition episode that basically you should
of
be
things.
offended.
Yeah. On things you shouldn't do to piss us off.
And if you do these things, reevaluate your life.
I'm
But
tired.
I know, I'm literally about to when I'm done here.
I know.
I've freaking been up since 6:30. I'm ready to go to bed.
Oh hell no. I've been up since 8.
But that's a wrap.
We will
It was
see
such
you.
a pleasure being on your screen or on your listening device 2 weeks in a row.
No, literally. And we will see you potentially next week.
Stay tuned. We love you.